If you're a custodial supervisor at a local high school, you know that cleanliness is key, and that the best place to get cleaning supplies is from Grainger. Grainger helps you stay fully stocked on the products you trust, from paper towels and disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Plus, you can rely on Grainger for easy reordering, so you never run out of what you need. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Weight loss solutions are not one-size-fits-all. Hers makes it simpler to get started and stick with a weight loss plan, backed by expert-guided online care that puts your weight loss goals first. These include oral medication kits or compounded GLP-1 injections. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits start at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hers brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. Reach your weight loss goals with help through Hers. Get started at forhers.com/4u to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's forhers.com/4u, forhers.com/4u. Paid for by Hims and Hers Health. Weight loss by Hers is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at forhers.com. Apply.
Calaroga Shark Media.
From America, where you can't criticize the president or you lose your show, this is Ballot.
I don't know why anyone would criticize him anyway. He's awesome. I'm Patrick Gutfield, and President Trump is now threatening to revoke broadcast licenses because late-night hosts are making fun of him. And apparently the Federal Communications Commission chairman was pressuring ABC so hard that they just pulled Jimmy Kimmel's show indefinitely. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't Trump spend years saying he was the champion of free speech? Well, turns out that was only when other people were being censored. When it comes to comedians making jokes about him, suddenly he's very pro-censorship. The man who complained about cancel culture for 4 years is now canceling Jimmy Kimmel faster than a Netflix subscription after a price hike. And here's the beautiful irony. Congressional Democrats are now trying to pass legislation to protect free speech. Yes, the party that Trump claimed wanted to destroy the First Amendment is now literally trying to save it from Trump. But hey, at least Seth Meyers is still on the air, for now. He paid a nice tribute to Jimmy Kimmel and then jokingly told Trump he's a visionary, an innovator, a great president, and even better golfer. Then he added that if anyone's ever seen him say anything negative, that's just AI, which is an absurd notion to think that AI could write lame late-night style jokes. Trump is having another phone call with Chinese President Xi, and this time they're trying to hash out the great TikTok deal of 2025. Yes, we've reached the point where international diplomacy now revolves around whether teenagers can keep posting dance videos. Trump said, "I'm speaking with President Xi, as you know, on Friday, having to do with TikTok and also trade. And we're very close to deals on all of it." Which is exactly what every negotiator says right before talks completely fall apart. Xi is probably thinking about Jimmy Kimmel and the time she canceled Late Night with Li Ming. Wait, I thought we were supposed to be the ones with government censorship. This is very confusing. Now, let me get this straight. We're in the middle of a trade war with China. Farmers are losing billions in exports. Late night hosts are being canceled. And the big breakthrough everyone's waiting for is saving TikTok. The app that Trump wanted to ban, then didn't ban, then maybe wanted to ban again, and now apparently credits with helping him win the election. But here we are, with the fate of TikTok hanging in the balance of a phone call between two world leaders. Future historians are going to have a field day with this chapter. The great TikTok crisis of 2025, how dancing videos nearly started World War III.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Super Sale and get 40% off paints and stains September 19th through the 24th. With prices starting at $29.39, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Trump had quite the adventure getting around England yesterday. Marine One, that's the presidential helicopter for those keeping track at home, had what the White House is calling a minor hydraulic issue, which is government speak for the helicopter started making scary noises. Now, when your helicopter has hydraulic problems, there are really only two options: land immediately or become a very expensive paperweight that falls out of the sky. Fortunately, the pilots chose option one and made an unscheduled landing at a local airfield. The president and first lady safely transferred to the backup helicopter, which raises an interesting question. Why do we have backup helicopters following the president around? Somewhere there's a Secret Service agent whose whole job is flying around in a spare helicopter thinking, I hope I never have to use this thing. Yesterday was his day to shine. What was supposed to be a 20-minute flight from the Prime Minister's place to Stansted Airport turned into a 40-minute journey. So Trump was late, but for once it wasn't because he was tweeting or getting distracted by a mirror. The royals were hosting the Trumps to discuss a large U.S. investment in the UK, which probably means Trump looked at some castles and said, I could put my name on that. While the Federal Reserve was making their big interest rate announcement, someone thought, you know what this moment really needs? A 12-foot golden statue of Trump holding Bitcoin. And then they actually did it. The timing was perfect. Right at 2 p.m., the Fed announced they were cutting interest rates by a quarter point, bringing them down to about 4.1%. And there's Trump, immortalized in gold, clutching Bitcoin like he's about to make it rain digital currency. The Fed also said they're planning 2 more rate cuts this year, but only 1 in 2026. Wall Street was hoping for 5 cuts by next year, so they're probably looking at this statue thinking maybe the golden Trump knows something we don't. Now, the organizers claim this statue is meant to provoke debate about the future of digital currency and monetary policy, which is a very fancy way of saying we made a giant golden Trump because we really, really like Bitcoin. The group says they chose Trump because of his outspoken support for cryptocurrency, which is true. Trump has been very vocal about crypto, especially after he figured out people would pay him in Bitcoin. Nothing says currency of the future like a 78-year-old man who just discovered it. To be fair, it probably got more attention than any Fed announcement in history. When was the last time anyone cared about interest rate decisions? Now they're appointment viewing, thanks to golden Bitcoin Trump. You wonder what the Secret Service thought when they showed up for work and saw this thing. Portions of today's show were made with a grant by the First Amendment and AI.
You can call me James. I spent 23 years designing aircraft that officially don't exist for agencies you think TV made up. Until I started asking the wrong questions. Navy ships are recording objects moving at impossible speeds. Infrastructure is failing in coordinated patterns. The moon looks smaller than it did 10 years ago. None of this is a coincidence. The official explanations don't add up. This is Paranormal Aliens, where we connect the dots they don't want connected. If you're hearing this, you know where to get podcasts. Follow Paranormal Aliens. New episodes weekly until they shut me down.